Today, you're getting a look at some incredible homes for sale in America's finest city. So let's find you your perfect home. I'm Claire McKee. Welcome to On the Block. First up on the block is Sarena Mezzacappa with Compass. Sarena, come on over. So good to see you. Oh, we're gonna hug it out. We don't shake hands here. I'm gonna have you sit right over here for me. Thanks for being here.
Of course. My pleasure.
So, Sarena, what block are we hitting today with your listing?
We are heading to Del Cerro.
Okay.
Yes, the neighborhood I actually grew up in, so that's kind of cool.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
you know it really well, and you're the perfect person to share with us what's amazing about Del Cerro. What draws people there?
So the listing that we have actually has amazing views facing west and south, so it's really, really nice. Right when you walk in the front door, panoramic views, it has its own pool. It's on 0.38 of an acre, so it's a nice flat usable lot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. What do people need to know?
So it's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath. It's 2,800 square feet on 0.38 of an acre. So it's also has a pool. It's a very flat usable lot. Like I said earlier, it has panoramic views right from the front door.
Love it.
Yes, and the neighborhood's really fantastic. So it's a great family neighborhood. The schools are fantastic. There's also like a Del Cerro gem that a lot of families like to go to. It has like a little restaurant with wine tasting, beer tasting, and a lot of people don't know about it because maybe people don't know that much about Del Cerro neighborhood. But yeah, it's like the little gem that everyone that's local likes to go for happy hour, hang out with the other neighbors, watch the SDSU football and basketball games.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
really cool.
You're right by campus, and that's a good point. So for those who may not be familiar with Del Cerro, where exactly is that?
So Del Cerro is right north of San Diego State. So as you're driving along the 8, you'll see the exit for SDSU, and then you'll see that's the same exit for Del Cerro.
Yeah, so you're right in a sweet little pocket there.
Yeah, it's super central to everything. 15 minutes downtown, 15 minutes North County, 15 minutes to South Bay.
Yeah.
So it's a very convenient location and a great family neighborhood, safe, quiet.
Good schools, like you
Great
said. People are
schools.
looking for that.
Yes.
What else should we know about this home?
I guess the address, right?
Yeah, hit us with it.
6639 Linda Lane.
Okay.
In San Diego, California, 92120. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's a great family neighborhood. The previous owners lived there for years and years. And so I'm really excited to share it with you guys.
Great family home for someone. Sarena, thank you so much for sharing this listing with us. It was great to see you.
You too.
Thank you. Next on the block is Brandon Rampani with Keller Williams. Brandon, come on out. Well, hello.
Claire, how are you?
I'm so good. How
This
are
is
you?
awesome. Thank you for having
Not
me.
bad,
This
huh?
is really nice.
These are all my books.
Well, let's get to
Yeah.
reading. Which is your favorite? Thanks for having me
the
again.
whole Harry Potter series is over here. I'm gonna have you take a seat right here
thank
for
you
me.
so much.
Absolutely. So, Brandon,
Yeah.
where are we heading with this listing today?
We are, it's up in Scripps Ranch, or down in Scripps Ranch, I'd say. It's a 2-bedroom with a loft, so I can call it almost a 3-bed.
Yeah.
It's just over 1,450 square feet. We're going to have it priced at $709. I'll be entering the market in about 4 days.
Okay.
And then I'll have an open house to follow up with that too. So
Love it.
we are going to do a coming soon open house this weekend.
Oh, great.
So
Okay.
I'll be there from 1 to 4.
Got it.
That address is 11810 Cypress Canyon Road.
Okay.
What I like most about this house, it is pretty much all original still. But there's just something about when you walk into the home that the owner like never used any of the original stuff.
So it's like still brand new?
It's like pristine condition.
Really?
It really is. The carpets, everything is like literally brand new. She works a lot, so she's just rarely home.
Okay.
So it's got no backyard neighbor. It's got a great view.
Very nice.
Really good, close-knit community. There's like 60 homes in this HOA, low HOA dues. And it's about 2 or 3 streets east in Scripps Ranch, so it's not too far east or inland.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Tell us what's good in the neighborhood. What do people need to know about Scripps Ranch?
Scripps Ranch is unique because it is pretty much in between Tierra Santa or the Miramar land and Rancho Bernardo and Poway. So it's a perfect mixture of basically commuting. You're kind of in the mix of being able to get to anywhere in 20 minutes. Additionally, Scripps Ranch offers homes all the way built from 60s all the way to today. So you're going to get an array of different types of homes. The good thing about Scripps is there's probably 6 or 7 feeder roads throughout the community, so you can get to that community a lot sooner.
No doubt.
And then a lot of these properties are going to have canyon views. Scripps is right in that canyon of Miramar, so you really do get a lot of that wind feeding up from the ocean in there.
Yeah.
And it's great.
And on the right day, you can see the ocean.
You can see
from
the ocean from
Scripps
Scripps.
Ranch.
Yep, you're exactly right. Torrey Highlands there, or Scripps Highlands, you can definitely see the ocean. My wife and I considered Scripps Ranch. We were super close to it. We just felt that 4S Ranch was better for us, but the communities are very similar.
Yeah,
It's a close-knit community. The school districts are great in those communities. You're getting a lot of new communities, new restaurants and vibey microbrews there, and it's really becoming a gentrified, millennial-ish feel kind of town.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
What else do we need to know about this home, Brandon?
This home is great. So the one feature on this home that I like is that you can keep it as a 2-bedroom and have 2 living rooms.
Okay.
I have 4 kids, so 2 living rooms is like a must in my house. And then secondly, the fact that you can have 2 living rooms means that you can eventually have a bedroom. So that can convert to a 3rd bedroom.
Okay.
So you're able to get in at 2-bedroom prices to gain the 3rd bedroom value if you were to do that.
Yeah.
And to convert a loft into a bedroom, you're roughly between $3 and $4 grand to put up the wall, do some electrical and framing. Not a lot of work there.
Relatively straightforward.
It is. I like the loft because it allows more natural light to come in from the 2nd floor.
And just some extra square footage.
Yes.
Use it how you will,
Yes,
right?
it's amazing.
Well,
it's a really great property.
Sounds amazing. We really appreciate you taking the time to share this home
Claire.
with us, Brandon.
Thank
It's
you
great
so
to
much
see
for your time.
Talk to you really
Cheers.
soon. Next on the block is Jocelyn Lomahan with Compass. Jocelyn, come on over.
Hey, I'm well. How are you?
Gorgeous as always. I'm gonna sit over here.
Look at this beautiful venue.
I know, I've been telling everyone this is all my stuff, all my books, you know, I just figured I'd pack them up and bring them. It's not that big of a deal.
I love this. I love this restaurant. I had a client appreciation party here.
Did
one
you?
year. Yeah, it was such a hit. Everyone said, "Wow, I didn't know that this was here."
I love it. Well, that's kind of why we love moving around, because you bring people to just new places. We all kind of share the love, and you find a new favorite spot.
Yeah.
So, Jocelyn, where are we heading with your listing?
You know, we are in Poway. I have a great new listing in right by the Target in Poway. So it's great because it's right when you get on the 56 or off of the 56. Boom, it's right there.
Us ladies need to know where the closest Target is, right?
Yeah. And it's funny, it's like you can actually see it from the house.
Awesome. You don't have to go through withdrawals because you can see it.
No, it's like right there.
So we're in a great neighborhood, Forest
Yes.
Ranch. Tell us a little bit about where it's situated, what brings people to that community.
To where my listing at?
Yeah, please.
You know, the schools are a huge reason that a lot of people move to Poway. And you've got a nice mix of rural and urban.
Yeah.
And Poway is definitely going through a little bit of a gentrification. Like they're improving the shops all along Poway Road. And again, it's in that school district, but it's still serene enough to you feel kind of country.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds there, right?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Let's talk about the specifics of the home. Paint the picture for us.
Oh, it's gorgeous. First of all, you wouldn't think it was there. It's like a neighborhood of all like Cape Cod looking homes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Take me to
wow.
the East Coast, huh?
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's just 2 streets, so you don't get a lot of traffic.
Okay.
The home, it's a beautiful yellow home when you drive up to it. And there's this beautiful pine tree in the front. It's completely updated. The sellers did an amazing job at getting it like picture perfect and move-in ready. You've got tile, travertine tile. You've got granite countertops, updated cabinets, 4 bedrooms upstairs, 2.5 baths. But the piece de resistance is the backyard.
Yeah.
It is like a
die
park.
for.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a park.
Oh, people just kind of just go straight back and go, whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it caters to so many different demographics. 25% of San Diegans have dogs.
Oh, for sure.
So they're gonna want like this huge backyard. So boom, right there. We live in San Diego. This yard's big enough for a pool.
Love.
Boom.
Check.
And then, we have a lot of multi-generational families.
Absolutely.
This yard is big enough to add an additional dwelling unit. And honestly,
Cha-ching.
I think you do all 3.
Yeah.
That's how big this yard is.
And still have room for your kids to play if you have a big family and they want that
Exactly.
space to romp. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
So
no HOA, no Melrose.
we're checking all the boxes.
We're checking all the boxes.
There's no HOA, no Melrose.
Yeah.
And we have a park in the backyard.
We have a park. So.
It kind of goes with
Added
the Cape
benefit.
Cod theme though, right? Because in the
Yeah.
East Coast you have way more land, way more
Exactly.
bigger front yards and backyards. I love it.
Exactly.
Anything else we should definitely mention about this home?
See it while you can.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna go fast.
Come and get it.
Yes, definitely.
Amazing. Jocelyn, it's always great to
You
see you.
too.
Thanks so much for bringing
Okay.
this to us.
Oh,
See you next time. Oh, hugs. Bye, babe.
Mwah.
Thank you. Next on the block is Jayson Waldie with Coldwell Banker. Jayson, come on out. Jayson and Logan, what?
Future CEO of the Waldie
Give
Group.
it to me, dude.
High five this Claire.
Give it to me. Oh, yes. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you.
We got to take him with the work with us.
How are we gonna
sometimes.
do this? I know. Are you gonna make him sit on you?
Yeah, he'll sit on my lap.
Or you can just stand in between us like a very stoic young man.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Waldie? How
What's
are you?
going on, Claire? I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing so well. Thanks for coming out.
Welcome to my hood.
This is it. I know. We
live
had to
like-
call you.
Like less than half a mile away from here.
Did you walk here? I need
It's too hot outside.
No. Where are we heading with your listing today, Jayson?
Back down to PB.
Okay.
It's a listing that we've had on for just a couple of months now, and it's amazing. But
I think
we
I
wanted
know
to,
this one.
Yeah, 1616 Barrel Street, Pacific Beach, the best views San Diego has to offer.
I mean, no joke, the best views. So let's talk about where this is situated in PB and then show a little love to PB. What's good in the neighborhood?
Okay, well, first of all, it's on the corner of basically Foothill and where Turquoise goes into and Barrel Street. It's on the north side of PB, and it's a 3260 square feet home with an additional granny flat in the back. Amazing unobstructed views, has over $300,000 worth of upgrades to it. Unreal. And we just did a price improvement on it.
Okay.
So we were originally listed at $2,048,000. We're right back down now to 1.895.
Whoa, that's a
So
reduction. All
that
right.
puts you at
yeah.
like $530 a square foot, which
Okay.
is about $100 under the competition per square foot.
So you're telling me we're getting a beautifully renovated home
With
and we're
views.
getting a deal.
Views and value.
I love that.
Yeah.
Views and value. Is that what we're going to call this?
Views and value.
What else should we know about this home? Kind of paint the picture when you walk in. What can we expect?
Well, when you walk in, it's an open concept, all completely remodeled with new contemporary fixtures, granite countertops, shaker cabinets, you know, very nice high-end wood flooring, high ceilings, the whole bit. I mean, it's just light, bright, open, turnkey ready.
It is.
Close to everything, as you know, what PB has to offer.
Not to mention you're in that sweet spot too, right between La Jolla, Bird Rock area and like downtown PB. So you get a little more of the quiet, peace and quiet, right? But you're still super close to all the fun and the madness.
Well, you are close to Barrel Street, which is a commuting street. However, this property sits back off. It's about a quarter-acre lot, so you're sitting back off the street by at least 150 feet. So you don't hear any of that street noise,
Very nice.
especially when you have the quad pane accordion doors and quad pane windows closed, the
That's
no
right.
guard windows closed.
And hit us with a fun fact because this home has a little history to it as well.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody's football buffs, but the San Diego Chargers' previous linebacker Chris Steelman was
You
the
remember
original
the
owner.
Chargers, right?
Yeah, when they used to be out here too. But anyway, so yeah, Chris Steelman, one of the original linebackers for the Chargers not too long ago, he owned that property in the lot next door and built both of these homes.
Really cool.
And our client bought it back from him back in 2015 and hence has added on the third floor and put over $300,000 into it.
Super cool. It is a stunning home. I can speak from experience. Jayson and Logan Waldie,
Yes,
thanks so much for sharing views and value with us today.
that's right, you guys. Okay,
We'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye, little homie. Next on the block is MaryBeth Kellee with Ascent Real Estate. MaryBeth, come on over. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So good to see you.
Good to see you as
Been
well.
a while.
I know.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Us, as in my
I'm
partner Philip, who's
Yeah.
not with me, but
How is Philip?
He's great.
Good.
Yeah.
Tell us, where are we going with your listing today?
We are going to just on the edge of Point Loma, 92110.
Ooh.
Kind of that forgotten zip code.
Okay.
3413 Largus Circle.
Okay.
Bottom of the cul-de-sac, perfect location, and the best part is you get to go to Point Loma schools.
Even better.
And you don't have to pay like $1 million to live there.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that. So, where exactly in Point Loma is this situated? And for those who may not be familiar, what's good in Point Loma?
Okay, Liberty Station, all the great restaurants that are there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy what's been happening in Point Loma.
I know.
Right?
Liberty Station, I could spend a lifetime there, honestly.
I know, and I don't think we'd even discover everything.
No, you wouldn't. Every time I go, I truly find somewhere else. I'm like, I didn't realize that was there. It's amazing. And we're close to the water in Point
Exactly,
Loma. So.
exactly. And you can tour the point, and you can get to the airport in like 5 minutes.
That's right.
So Loma Portal, which is named after all of the poets, is right, it kind of curves around this little area of the zip code I'm talking about.
Okay.
So you can actually get there through the Loma Portal area, which has all the little lampposts. It's really quaint and beautiful.
Yeah.
And Largus Circle is a little development. And as I said, this property sits at the bottom of the cul-de-sac. It's completely fenced in the backyard. It's really awesome because it's zero-scape. You're not spending a ton of
Love that.
money on water bills. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, vaulted ceilings throughout. Kind of a mid-century,
Okay.
modern, open concept.
Yeah. Kind of paint the picture when you walk in. Tell us about the fixtures and kind of what can we expect.
So again, you're gonna walk in, it's gonna be a big open space, there's a corner fireplace.
Beautiful.
So the dining room and the living room both get to enjoy the fireplace. The kitchen is open both to the dining room as well as the living room. And a lot of those homes, because it is an old-fashioned PUD built in that time frame, a lot of the houses are still boxed up and not open. This one has the advantage of being open.
I love that.
And then the other cool thing is it has triple pane, brand new windows throughout.
Yes. Okay.
Very unique ones. They're not just your standard, oh, roll the window open or slide it. There's some really cool artistic windows. 3 sets of French doors, 2 of them open to the back, and the back is a terraced backyard that has a fireplace. And if you walk all the way to the top, you can see SeaWorld and the fireworks. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
So super private, super confined. And then there's also another set of French doors on the front side of the house, which is fenced in. Our client happens to enjoy her pets, and she wanted a really safe yard for her animals, and also gardening. So even the side yard has some raised flower beds.
I love it. So you can have your vegetables, your flowers, you can have your pets, you still have a fair amount of outdoor space, and you're in an amazing community.
Exactly. And you can go to Point Loma Porta schools.
And that's major, even if you don't have children now, whether that's in the future or just for resale value down the road, that's a big selling point.
And under $875,000 is $874,000.
I can't even believe that. So we're solidly under $1 million. You're getting into Point Loma.
Exactly.
Really,
just on the edge of Point Loma.
all the boxes to check.
Yeah, great entry home.
I love it. MaryBeth, thank you so much for taking the time to share this
Good to
listing
see
with us.
you.
It was so good to
Take
see
care.
you. Thanks, love.
GoldenWest Management is your residential neighborhood property management firm, where our mantra is rent it like you mean it.
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 We treat your property like it's our own, because it's personal.
When I hear rent it like you mean it, I think communication. You never have to wait more than 1 business day to hear from us.
At GoldenWest Management, your property is our priority. We price appropriately and screen for the best quality tenants. This minimizes your vacancy and maximizes your investment.
We are your neighborhood market experts. Not only can you rely on GWM for local rental rates, we are your industry experts when it comes to landlord-tenant law. We are not realtors who happen to do property management. We're licensed agents who solely focus on residential rentals.
Rent it like you mean it.
Next on the block is Sarena Mezzacappa with Compass. Sarena, come on over. Hey, you. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, where are we heading for this one today?
We are heading to Bay Park.
Okay.
We have an awesome condo. It's a great price. It's listed for $439.
Whoa.
Yes, and
okay.
it's a 2-bed, 2-bath, and it's on the top floor of the complex. Has views of the bay, right down the street from PB. Like it's right, amazing.
Bay Park is the best.
I
right?
know, yeah, and it has great views. Amazing location. Hop downtown in minutes. Pacific Beach, everything.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
Bay Park is actually a really hard community to get into because it is so sought after. So
I know.
You have a 2nd-story condo available. This is exciting. Kind of paint the picture
I
when
think
you
it's on
walk
the
in.
3rd level actually.
Third-
Yeah.
third
So
level.
it's top unit.
Even better.
I know, yeah.
So top level unit. Paint the picture when you walk in. What can people expect?
So it's an open layout. It does need some work. It could use some updating, but for that price, I think it's killer.
Right.
And it's a 2-bed, 2-bath. Has an open kitchen, living room, has its own dining room. Very spacious, a little above 1,200 square feet.
Okay.
So yeah, it's awesome.
Awesome. And I love, honestly, if I'm going to buy a home, I would prefer that it's not completely done because then I
Yes.
get to make it how I want, right?
Yes, exactly. And
So-
from the living room, like I said, you have bay views. The complex also features a pool, jacuzzi, barbecue. It's really, really great.
I mean, it is really ready for you to move in and just enjoy all that Bay Park has to offer.
Yeah, I agree.
What else should we know about this home?
I mean, that's pretty much it. The price says everything.
Yeah.
$439,000. It's a great first-time home buyer price, or maybe for an investment if you want to get a rental.
That's right.
And the location, it's right downtown's minutes away, right off the freeway.
Yeah. Bay
Safe.
Park's where it's at. It's safe. You're absolutely right. Good
Yes.
schools. Great investment opportunity. Kind of a no-brainer. Serena, thanks so much for bringing us
Thank
this
you.
listing. It was great to see you.
You too.
Thanks. Next on the block is Andrew Thorne with AARE. Andrew, come on over. Hello there, sir.
Hello, Claire.
I'm a hugger.
Good, good.
Nice to meet you. Thanks
You
for
too.
being here. I'm going to have you step around, join me right over here.
Thank you.
All right, so where are we heading with your latest listing?
Well, before we start there, Claire, I wanted to thank you and Cody and the network that you guys have for creating this platform that gives us real estate professionals the ability to showcase our properties and the neighborhoods that we represent. I want to thank you for that.
We're just as thankful for you to be here and support us. So let's do this together. What do you got for us?
I have a home in Westwood, which is just down the street here on Libertad Drive. It was substantially remodeled in 2012 by the current owners. So as you walk into the living room, you have hardwood floors, and it's one big great room. So you have the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, all in one. And then as you go into the kitchen, the floors are stone, the countertops are all granite.
Beautiful.
Beautiful wooden cabinets. And the bathrooms have also all been remodeled. They have the same thing. We have stone floors and oil rub bronze fixtures. Beautiful finishes.
So no Spencer spared, it sounds like.
Yes, they did a great job, and the lot is level. You've got a beautiful backyard with grassy backyard. The front yard is drought tolerant.
Very nice.
They did a really good job on that. The roof has got some solar on it, so that reduces the cost of the electricity.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
That's a lot of value right there. I get excited about the solar. How many bedrooms, bathrooms, square feet
It's
is
a
the home?
2-2, 1,200 odd square feet. But it's in a neighborhood, Westwood, which is a planned community. That's the big thing about Rancho Bernardo. It's a master planned community where every neighborhood has its own clubhouse, and Westwood has got an Olympic-sized pool and a kiddie pool, tennis courts, clubhouse, fitness rooms, ball fields, just fabulous facilities for the residents, which are for the exclusive use for them.
That's right. Anything else that we should know about this amazing home in Westwood?
Well, we're going to be hosting it this weekend, so we're inviting clients, agents with their clients to come by and take a look at it. I'm convinced we're going to have many willing, excited buyers.
Absolutely. Westwood is a highly sought after community, and for those who may not be very familiar, what brings people to the community of Rancho Bernardo?
You know, I think it has been said that Rancho Bernardo was the best kept secret in San Diego, and in fact I think it's probably the case for the whole of California. We are such a secret. I don't know why it's so, but we have facilities, and it's safe neighborhoods. We've got wonderful hotels and facilities, golf courses,
good schools,
great schools. We have the Poway Unified School District, which is one of the most highly rated schools in the district.
Yeah.
What else we have?
Rancho Bernardo is also really close to the freeway, which is a nice thing as far as you're a little further inland, but you can still get to everywhere pretty relatively quickly.
Rancho Bernardo is only 20 miles from downtown. It takes you 30 minutes to get to the airport if you
hop,
jump
skip,
on.
and a jump.
Wonderful.
Andrew, thank you so much for bringing this
Thank you,
listing to
Claire.
us. It was
You've
really
been
great
so
to see you.
kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Next on the block is Spencer Oliver with HomeSmart Realty West.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
How are you?
Hi, nice to see you.
Come on in
Hi.
here. Nice to see you. I'm going to have you step right around here and get comfy for me.
Sounds good.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing so great. Thanks for being here.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Tell us, where's your listing? Where are we headed?
So my listing's in 15565 Tanner Ridge Road in Del Sur. It's
Okay.
a beautiful community up there.
For people who aren't familiar with Del Sur, what's good in the neighborhood?
So Del Sur is a community that was, the first builds were around early 2000s, and it has just blown up from there. It's a really nice community. It's in the Poway Unified District, so phenomenal school system.
Right.
I went to Poway Unified, my wife went to Rancho Bernardo. I went to Poway, my wife went to Rancho Bernardo.
Yeah.
So I have a little bias there.
So you know though,
Yeah.
like you know what's going on.
I have a little bias there, but I'll say it's a great school system. So, Del Sur is just a phenomenal community with great restaurants, great, you can grocery stores right next door. There's
Just makes me think of suburbia, right? Like
Yeah.
Del Sur is suburbia. I love that. Tell us about the specifics of the property. Bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Kind of paint the picture for us.
Sure. So it's 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. Like as you walk in the front door, right to your left, you're gonna have bedroom, full bath, and then as you walk past that, it just leads you right into the kitchen, dining room, and family room.
Very
And
nice.
what's really nice about the layout is it's super open. It's really light. So that's the first story. And then
People want that.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
and
what
it's-
people are looking for.
I totally agree, and it's a really nice first story. And then as you go upstairs, you have another 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, and then what makes the second story really unique is you have a really large loft.
Okay.
And if it were to be me, I'd make it like a poker room or a media room or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of opportunity to be creative.
Okay.
So that's the inside of the home.
No one ever complains about a little extra space to do what you want with, right?
No.
Like make it a fun room.
Right.
I love that.
Right.
What else should we know?
So the positioning of the house is really important. If you're actually going down Tanner Ridge Road, the actual the roads that it's on, it's on a corner lot, and it's one of the only corner lots on this particular road. And what makes that so unique is that you're not wedged between two homes. You really have a lot of light coming through in a substantial backyard. It's not a patio. You have a sitting area with a pergola overhead, a fire pit, and if you've got a couple dogs, there's room for those as well.
So many people in San Diego have their furry friends, and we gotta have that indoor-outdoor lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
So this home affords both.
Exactly, I totally agree.
Anything we haven't mentioned that we want to make sure to talk about?
Like I said, it's really, we're listed at $1,050,000. I believe it's a really competitive number for where we are at. And if you have a family, what I really love about the home is there's enough square footage where if you have a family with kids, it's perfect.
Yep.
But also a couple that want to move into the house, you feel like you still are using a lot of the space because it's not in a crazy amount of square footage where you feel like you'll never touch it.
Yeah, and maybe you can grow into it if that makes sense for you if you don't have the family yet, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's a great growing opportunity as well, and just the community of where the neighborhood's positioned, pools, tennis courts, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it sounds like a no-brainer in Del Sur, right?
Right? Yeah, I totally agree.
Well, Spencer, thanks so much for taking the time to share this listing with us.
Of course, thank you.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Next on the block is Jeffrey Goodall Jr. with Berkshire Hathaway. Jeffrey, come on over. Well, look who it is.
Hello, ma'am. How
Let
are
me
you doing?
reel you in. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
It's been a while.
It
We'll
has been a
have you
minute.
join me right over here.
Sounds fabulous. Thank you for having me today.
Sure thing. So we finally got you here, Jeff.
We did.
We kind of go way back.
We do.
Where are we going with your listing today?
We are going down to La Jolla.
Okay.
So my old office was down with Berkshire Hathaway in La Jolla. Just moved up here to Rancho Bernardo. But we have a beautiful 5-bedroom, 3-bath property. I want to say it's 2,548 square feet total.
Okay.
Oversized lot, ocean views. It's over at 5565 La Jolla Mesa Drive.
So we've got oversized lot and ocean views in La Jolla.
Yep.
I know most people know that La Jolla is like the jewel of San Diego, right? But
Absolutely.
talk a little bit about the neighborhood and lifestyle that La Jolla affords.
So you've got a great school system with, I'm trying to think, Maryland's Middle School is down there. You've got La Jolla Elementary. You also have all the private schools are down that way, La Jolla Country Day, Bishops, and of course La Jolla High. In addition to that, you've got easy commutes both on and off the freeway. You've got walkability. You've got a ton of great retail, entertainment. You're close to the beach. It's kind of the ideal location, and we are intentionally under market on the price. So
Okay, so what is the price?
the price is $1.6 million.
Okay.
We have done a little bit of research. There is the ability to put in an ADU unit if you want to put in a resort-style backyard. It has a big enough lot to put in a waterfall, a barbecue area, pool, a hot tub, kind of whatever you can picture. It's an open palette. Or if you're an investor, and you're looking at it as an investor property, it brings in about $7,000 a month rent right now with market rate. And if you built an ADU, you can probably put another, my guess is 3-bedroom, 1-bath in the back.
Wow.
So you could bring in probably close to another, I'd say $3,600, maybe $4,000 a month.
So we have a lot of potential with this
We have
one.
a ton of potential with this
What
one.
do you need? We got it right here
Absolutely.
for you. So let's paint the picture. When you walk inside, what can we expect?
So right now, downstairs, there's a wide open area. It's dual living room spaces with a staircase upstairs. You have 1 bedroom downstairs, 1 bath downstairs. Upstairs, you've got the master suite with 3 bedrooms. As you're coming and around the corner with the master, it's got a walk-in closet. All the bathrooms have been renovated. You do have a patio area off the master that's overlooking both La Jolla Mesa going south, as well as the views to the west, the ocean, which are phenomenal.
Gotta have it, right?
And then downstairs you've got a great area that's a kitchen that's, again, completely renovated. You have the 1 bedroom, so if you have a nanny or in-laws coming in town, or you want to have something that, again, is kind of like a granny flat that's already there, you could use that.
Yeah.
And then backyard is wide open, flat, kind of unfound and hard to find down there in La Jolla.
Yeah,
and
no
unheard
kidding.
of, so it's quite a unique catch.
Like build your resort in the backyard. Just put the icing on the cake, huh?
Yep.
Anything else we should know about this home, Jeffrey?
No.
That's it. That's it. Just come by it. Come
Check
see
it out. Yeah, very easy to show, 24 hours notice. Let me know if you have any questions. We have, like I said, a ton of great pictures. We do have a full Matterport walkthrough virtual tour at 5565 LaHoyMesaDrive.com.
Okay.
And other than that, I would love to get this thing sold sooner than later. So bring your buyers.
Hey, let's do it. Thanks so much for sharing this with us. It was great to see you,
Good
Jeff.
seeing you as well.
Take care. Next on the block is Bill Grubb with HomeSmart Realty West. Bill, come on over. Well, hello. Hug it up. Hug it up.
Nice.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna have you step right over here for me.
I don't know if I have a better side or not, so just.
Well, this is my good side, so you're stuck on that one.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it.
Sure.
Where are we heading with your listing today?
Well, actually, the funny part about this listing is what I do for a living.
Okay.
I help mainly attorneys and physicians and dentists buy homes with zero down.
Oh, well, how about that?
So there's these special programs that a lot of these professionals don't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to educate them and tell them that zero down, you can buy a home with no PMI just because of your profession. So if you're a physician, a dentist, a CPA, an attorney, a vet, zero down available. So instead of saving for 3 or 4 years, they can buy now. So that's what my website emphasizes.
Okay.
And then I get listings like this, clients who I help buy the home. In this case, they're 2 young attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
And now they use this special program to buy their home. Now they're buying a second home, buying the special program as well.
Okay.
And that's how this listing came about.
That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
so
cool.
I'm glad that you're here to share this because
you.
I'm sure there's a lot of those service professionals that aren't aware that this is an option.
So many times I'll get clients that they'll be frustrated and they'll be working with someone else, and I say, no, you can buy now. Most realtors don't know about these programs.
Mm-hmm.
And literally zero down, you can get 3.5% or 4% on a 30-year fix with no PMI.
You're really changing lives. It is amazing.
So
we got to call Bill Grubb, but
yes, thank you.
Let's talk specifically about this home you have to share with us
Great.
today.
So it's in 4S Ranch. It's in Gianni.
Okay.
It shows like it's new. It's probably 9 years old, but you
Okay.
think it's still almost a model. It's beautiful. They've kept it in unbelievably great shape. You know, it's a lifestyle. They walk to go to restaurants. They go to Carl Strauss to get a beer.
Yep.
They can walk. There's like 10 restaurants within a quarter mile. The new Target Center is open maybe a mile away.
That's
so they
right.
walk. They have a little one who does soccer at all the neighborhood parks.
I love it.
There's a million kids around. There's tons of parking. There's a community pool. It's a beautiful, beautiful property.
It's the lifestyle you want if you're living in San Diego, right?
It's kind of urban living, but in the suburbs.
Yeah.
You can walk and eat and drink and do all these fun things, and yet you're not in the big city with all the crowds.
Mm-hmm.
It's an awesome. They love it. They're
So-
sad to be moving.
Oh, I bet.
Because they love the neighborhood, they love the
Sure.
community, but they're only moving about 1.5 miles away.
So they're not going far.
No, they're
They're
not going
staying
far
in the
at
hood.
all.
I
They're
like
staying in
it.
the hood, yes.
Give us the specifics, kind of paint the picture, if you will, when you walk in. What can we expect?
It's amazing. It's an open floor concept. It's only a 2-bedroom,
Okay.
1,300 plus, almost 1,400 square feet. But it's like a huge house in that you walk in and there's living room, dining room, kitchen, open, all 3 contiguous.
Yep.
It's bright. Everything, they've got upgrades on granite countertops, stainless steel. They have the plantation shutters, nice neutral colors paint. It's light and bright. The master bedroom's upstairs, so it's a little private. Beautiful walk-in closet. It's decorated and staged beautifully by my stager. And then there's a second bedroom downstairs. There's a walk-in laundry room.
Very
Most of them
nice.
are stacked. This is an actual laundry room.
Okay.
They have a patio that faces east, as well as the front door faces east,
Okay.
which is important to a lot of folks.
Mm-hmm.
And then they even have 2-car garage plus storage. So it's a great, if you went on a vacation and you got this place as your timeshare, you'd be psyched.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
it sounds like we're checking all the boxes, and it sounds practically like a brand new home. You weren't kidding.
No.
And it's only 9 years old.
Correct.
At
Yeah, it's in great shape. We actually even did a pre-inspection.
that. Okay.
2 things needed to be fixed. He's fixed them, so it's like in perfect condition.
I
already.
love to hear that. A pre-inspection, I think that should be the standard, so I love to hear that you're doing that.
He's willing to invest the money to show people
Sure.
there's no surprises, and now you know what you're getting.
That's right.
Up front when you make the offer.
That's right.
It's a good deal.
Well, Bill, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be calling you. Thanks so much for sharing this with us today.
Thanks for having me.
It's great to see you.
Likewise.
Next on the block is Bonnie Maloney with Keller Williams Realty. Bonnie, come on over. Well, hello, hello.
Hey, it's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you as well. Thanks for being here.
It's great being
Let
here.
me come right by here.
Thank you.
Those are fun shoes.
Well, thank you.
Very fun.
It's part of being at fall, right? Kind of get into the fall spirit.
I know, and I feel kind of silly sometimes because it's really not fall here in San Diego at all.
It's always beautiful.
I know, it really is. But we bust out the fall clothes anyways. I love it. Bonnie, where are you taking us with your listing today?
In Escondido, Southwest Escondido.
Very nice. Tell us just as far as what rocks on the block. What's good in the neighborhood? What do people like?
Well, you know what I love about Escondido is it's a town where kind of like the city meets the country in North County.
Mm-hmm.
We have wineries and horse properties and groves all mixed in with traditional infrastructure that you see in all the other San
That's so
Diego
true.
cities. It's just a lot of fun. There's California Center of the Arts that bring all kind of cultural events there, and we've got a really cool downtown vibe. Very nice local eateries, craft beer, wine, and wine bars. Just a lot of fun places to go to, and there's even a great transit system. So if you do want to hop over and take public transportation to the beach or any of the local colleges, there's a train or a bus to take you there. But my favorite thing about Escondido is there's some really great price per square foot real estate opportunities there.
That's right. And you can even go to a wild animal park if you want.
You can.
Escondido really does have a little bit of everything.
It does
doesn't
have a little bit of everything. Close to the city, but kind of got that laid back town feel.
That's right. So let's talk about the specifics of the home. Bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Sort of paint the picture. What can we expect?
Sure. Well, 3119 Quiet Hills Place is in Southwest Escondido by Lake Hodges, which is another great part of Escondido. It is 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, and I got to tell you, I love it when the bathrooms outnumber the number of people in the house. And it's a great floor plan because 3 of those bedrooms, including a master, is on the main floor. So it really does live kind of like one-story living. And then the 2 other bedrooms are each on the 2nd floor, but on their own wing. So it's perfect for guests or adult children because there's a lot of privacy.
It's those little details that go a really long way.
It really is, and it's just such a special, fabulous custom property that the minute you walk through the door, you could tell there's fine finishes, really high-end master carpentry. They've really done a great job blending Mediterranean details with contemporary touches that everybody in San Diego likes to see. It really does check all the boxes. The inside is just fabulous. There's an open floor plan with a gourmet kitchen that if you love to cook or love to eat like me, you'll never leave the room.
I'll eat all day.
And then just really special details, mosaics on the flooring that meanders into a game room that takes you straight to the backyard. And if you love the inside, outside is going to blow you away.
Done deal, huh?
It is quintessential San Diego resort living. There's a pool and a spa, putting green. There is an outdoor kitchen that has every single stainless steel appliance that you would want in an indoor kitchen, but outside. A lot of different sitting areas. One is the main living room area with a full, beautiful fireplace. It's almost like being in a great room without walls.
It
Everything
sounds like it.
is just there, and then there's still an acre of property with green, lush, park-like areas with other little sitting areas. There's a little tiny vines surrounding you, so it's just very park-like and secluded. It's just a great opportunity to get an amazing house. It's 4,395 square feet, and what is really special about it is if you don't have enough furniture for 4,395 square feet, the seller is willing to include all the furniture. Some of the custom pieces just fit so perfectly into this house. It's just a fabulous deal.
I mean, we truly have checked every box with this home.
I think so.
Someone is going to be so fortunate to make this their own, and I have a feeling that it's going to just stay in the family forever, because who would ever want to leave?
I wouldn't. And hopefully somebody can come visit this weekend. We are an open house on Sunday, 1 to 4. Maybe you can come visit us.
Yeah, I think I might have to. Bonnie, thanks so much for sharing this with us. It was so good to see you.
It was great seeing you again.
You take care. Next on the block is Tyler Stamets with Red Hawk Realty. Tyler, come on over. Oh, hello, here I am.
How you doing?
You look surprised.
Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, it's the library.
Yeah, these are all my books.
Yeah, hopefully we're not playing Clue.
No, we're not.
All right,
I'm gonna
good.
have you take a seat over here
Oh,
for me.
yeah. Great.
Thanks for being here, Tyler.
Thank you for having me. This is great.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, we're so excited.
Yeah.
So, tell us, where's your listing today?
So it's in Warner Springs, which if people out there in internet land who've never been
And
out
we're
to
going, huh?
where's Warner Springs? Well, it is northeast county, San Diego. So we're talking up in the mountains. We're talking natural hot springs in the area. A lot of horseback riding, a lot of big pieces of land. This listing today is 10 usable flat acres of land out there.
Hey.
So we've definitely got room to grow, room to do what you want, and a lot of freedom.
Okay.
So those are the big lifestyle things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So Warner Springs,
Yeah.
what is like the closest community to Warner Springs? If
So-
somebody's like,
So yeah, most people are like, where do I go grocery
Yeah,
shopping?
right,
Yeah,
right.
where's the store? Most people from Warner Springs go down to Temecula. It's about a 30-minute drive down the highway to
okay.
Temecula.
Okay. So that
that's-
gives us a little perspective.
Yeah, it's closer to Temecula than it is to San Diego proper. But
Okay.
we're still in San Diego County.
Yeah, and if you're into wine, I mean, that's not a bad gig, huh?
Yeah, no. Warner Springs has its own little wine scene going on. There's about 7 wineries in Warner Springs, and then down the hill you're in the bonanza of wine.
I love
that is
it.
Temecula. Yeah.
So let's talk about the home specifically.
All right.
What can we expect?
So it's a 2-bed, 2-bath, like mid-century ranch home. It's got a lot of character. Beautiful brick fireplace, original hardwood floors, extra sunroom space, big laundry room, attached 2-car garage.
Very nice.
It's a beautiful home, and there's a large cement driveway. They've redone all of the landscaping around the home. It has new roof, new plumbing, new HVAC. They've done a lot of work to this place, and it was always just used as a vacation home, so it's very gently used property.
Lightly lived in, if you will.
Exactly.
Well, and I know that like new HVACs and new roofs, like it's not super sexy, but like that stuff matters.
Oh, it's such a huge.
it's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal, and especially when you're out in the backcountry, because it's not like, hey, guy, get over here right now. It's
Right.
like, all right, I got to schedule this for next week.
Right.
You want to make sure that you have a quality property when
Yeah.
you're moving out there.
Tell us a little bit about the finishes and what it looks like aesthetically.
Well, it's definitely a country style home.
Mhm.
So you're talking, the natural wood floors is a big feature of the property, brick fireplace, and a lot of windows that allow you to see the view of all the oak trees in the yard. And
Okay.
everything like that.
So we've got good outdoor space
Yeah.
here. You said there's lots of usable land.
Mhm.
Any ideas on what might make sense to put back there?
Most people use it for horses.
Okay.
A lot of horse properties in that area.
Sure.
People can ride their horses straight off of their property onto riding trails in the area. So it's not like some people, they might have a horse, but they have to get it in the trailer.
Right.
And then they have to truck it somewhere.
Right.
And then they have to get it out of the trailer. And then they can go riding, and it's a half day before they get on the back of the horse. On a property like this, you can ride it around the property, you can ride it around the area. There's
Hop on your horse and go.
Hop on your horse and go. A lot of freedom. You can also, people ride their own ATVs around their property and that sort of thing as well.
So if you've got toys, I have a feeling.
If you got toys or you want a place where you don't have a lot of neighbors, that's the place for you.
Very cool, Tyler. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to share this
Well,
with us.
thank you very much.
It was really good to see you. Thank
Thanks.
you. Next on the block is Sara Alavi with Coldwell Banker. Sara, come on out. Hey, gorgeous.
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Can you step right over here for me? Sure. We got the fun shoe squad in here today. Lots of good shoes coming through. I like it a lot. It's great to see you.
Great to see you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing so well. Tell us, where are we going with your listing today?
We just listed it a couple of weeks ago in the market, and I get a lot of showings on that, so it's not a bad idea.
Where is it at?
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
It's in Carmen Valley, inside a gated community, and the address is 5324 Wedemere.
Okay.
It's 5 bedrooms plus a bonus room,
Very nice.
yes, the gated community has a lot to offer. The house is very special. Nice remodeling kitchen and bathroom, as well as energy efficient. So they have solar system
Love
installed,
it.
and the great thing is that it's owned, fully paid.
Even better.
Yes,
Okay.
and the community itself is Palacio del Mar. If for those who are not aware of it, it has 3 pools, 2 tennis courts, a basketball court, and 9-hole golf course.
Amazing.
And,
You don't even
and
have to
2
share the
clubhouse.
amenities.
Yes, and the great thing about it is that the Melrose over there is going to be over soon by 2027, 2028.
Oh, awesome.
And $1,244 per year is the
Okay.
Melrose amount.
Okay.
And the HOA is really attractive, 320 some.
So
per month.
really
It's
reasonable for all that you're
yes,
getting, right?
Yes, absolutely. The house is 3527 square feet. They have a bedroom downstairs, which is great for either use it as a guest house or guest room, and they have turf at the front and backyard, so it's easy, low maintenance.
Yeah, they've thought of
easy to take care
everything.
Everything, and they have, in addition to 2 new AC units that they installed, they have
Okay.
also have a full house fan.
Wow. Okay, so we're checking all the boxes.
Yes.
And we're in Carmel Valley. Let's talk a little bit about what Carmel Valley offers its residents if people aren't very familiar with the area.
Okay, great. So Carmel Valley is really attractive because of many different reasons. Number one, it has great schools systems. It falls into a couple of different school districts. Carmel Valley, Del Mar, Solana, Santa Fe, Solana Beach as well.
All of which are great.
All of them are great, and the property is literally about 5-7 minutes away from the Del Mar Heights Plaza, which is great for shopping. Tons of restaurants. Cinepolis is right around the corner, so and easy access to highway. You can have easy access to Highway 56 or 5.
And you're maybe
So
what,
it's like
7 minutes from the beach too?
Literally like 7-10 minutes to the beach, to the Del Mar beach.
Such a great little pocket right there.
It's awesome.
What else should we know about this home? Anything we haven't mentioned?
I think I pretty much covered everything. So they have, the water. Water softener that they have installed too. And we have a new epoxy flooring that they installed before we put it on the market. The warranty would be transferred to the new owner as well.
Awesome. I love this. Someone's going to be so excited about this home. Thanks so much for taking the time to share this.
Thank you so much for your time.
It was good to see you, Sarah.
Good to see you too. Take
Thanks,
care.
love. Do you have a home that you'd like to feature on the block? Go to modernmedianetwork.com to submit your next listing. Who knows, you might just see us on the block.